Growing up, your typical, a lot of neighborhood stuff. I grew up on Walnut Street, right down the hill from South School. So I went to South Elementary, kindergarten through 6th grade.
It's just home, and there's that pride when it comes to Lancaster. And I love hearing about the football teams and the cross-country teams, and I love when you hear the pep band play at the games. There's just that excitement.
It's always started just with, this is our home, this is our land, and this is where we're from, and we're proud proud to be from here.
Everything was about working hard, keeping your mouth shut, and just doing what you're told. And that's the way I was always raised, and I attribute a lot of that success to my dad and my mom.
Athletics for me has always been there.
I started running in 7th grade. My mom tricked me into running, saying that we only had to run a little bit, but little did I know it was 2 miles.
I went home to my mom and said, I think I signed up for cross country. And then I remember my dad saying, do you even know what that is? And I said, well, you run. And my dad said, yeah, you run a lot.
Wrestling was another, wrestling in and of itself is kind of what Lancaster was all about, just with hard work, grit, and that's why I think wrestling succeeding today, because we have those type of students, those type of families are still around. The factories may not be in the industry, but those families are still around. There's a lot of kids out here who have a lot of grit.
I loved the cross-country girls and the cross-country guys. I mean, we were truly like a family, and some of my really good friends are from the cross-country team.
I learned what hard work can pay off. It definitely taught me that I could achieve a lot of things that maybe I didn't think were possible.
I thought that I was one of the most fortunate student athletes to have great teachers and to have great coaches. So I continued to follow the coaching path and work for some of those great coaches so I could learn. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be like everybody I'd come across. You take your good and your bad along the way. I'd looked up to them. And then the education part came, it was always there. I mean, ever since I was at Lancaster High School. And coming back to Lancaster means the world to me because I can contribute now just like they did for me.
This school district hiring alumni, I think, in this community is huge.
They get a hometown person. They're able to know the community, know the events going on, and then connect those with what's going on in the classroom.
Again, I think it just shows what a great community it is and what a great place it is to be, that people want to come back and they want to be a part of that and they want to pass on that to the future generations.
It's kind of crazy to see how they've progressed and to see how I progressed, and now we're back together again. It's pretty fun.